Did Lee Junho just confess his love to Yoona? The internet is buzzing, hearts are racing, and a sweet yet shocking story is unfolding before our eyes. In a twist that no one saw coming, Lee Junho has made a bold, heartfelt confession, and the spotlight is now brighter than ever. What really happened behind the scenes? What does this mean for Yoona? Join Red Carpet Revealed as we dive into the drama, the romance, and the truth behind this headline-grabbing revelation. It began with a lingering glance and ended with a confession that left fans gasping for air. The entertainment world is still reeling from the news that sent shockwaves across social media platforms and fan forums alike. Lee Junho, the charismatic actor and idol of 2PM fame, has officially confessed his feelings for Yoona, the beloved Girls' Generation star turned versatile actress. But what appeared to be a sweet romantic gesture was in fact the climax of a hidden story bubbling beneath the surface for months. It all began during the filming of King the Land, the romantic K-drama that had everyone captivated not just for its storyline, but for the inexplicable chemistry between the two leads, Junho and Yoona. Whispers began as early as the first promotional shoot. His eyes lingered on her longer than necessary, her laughter a little too soft, their conversations extending just beyond the script. Staff members on set revealed that even off-camera the duo shared stolen moments, quiet conversations under studio lights, shared snacks between takes, and subtle glances that didn't go unnoticed. One assistant director, who chose to remain anonymous, stated, "We all felt it. There was something in the air. Junho would light up every time Yoona walked on set, and she wasn't exactly indifferent." But the turning point came after the show's wrap party held privately at an upscale restaurant in Gangnam. Attendees reported a moment of unexpected intimacy. Junho stood glass in hand and toasted the crew. But then, with a deep breath and trembling voice, he turned toward Yoona. "I didn't plan to say this tonight," he said, according to eyewitnesses. "But every scene we shared, it wasn't just acting to me. Yoona, you've become someone I think about constantly. I like you." The room fell silent. Yoona, clearly stunned, was seen covering her mouth with her hand. Tears reportedly welled in her eyes, and though she didn't respond immediately, her expression was one of overwhelming emotion. What happened next remains half whispers, half truth. Rumors spread that Junho sent flowers to Yoona the very next day, a bouquet of white peonies, her favorite. Paparazzi snapped him entering her apartment building with what looked like a handwritten note tucked into the blooms. Both agencies remained tight-lipped at first, but the silence only fueled the fire. Fan theories exploded online. Was this a publicity stunt, or had fans just witnessed the birth of a genuine love story in real time? Then a week later, Junho posted on his personal Instagram a candid photo of him and Yoona laughing during rehearsal. The caption, "Some stories are written off-screen, this is one of them." In true Yoona fashion, her response was poetic and private. During a fan meeting, days after Junho's post, she was asked, "Unnie, is there something going on with Junho Oppa?" Yoona smiled softly, paused and replied, "Sometimes the most unexpected things turn out to be the most beautiful." That was all it took. The crowd erupted, and the media had its confirmation. The sweet story behind the shock. Now insiders confirm that the two stars have been quietly getting to know each other away from the limelight. No official dating label has been used yet, but friends close to the couple say there's something sincere in the way Junho looks at Yoona, and a quiet calm in her voice when she speaks about him. And perhaps that's what makes this story so electrifying. Not just the dramatic confession, not the flowers or the cryptic posts, but the raw human vulnerability behind it all, the courage to love someone when the whole world is watching. As this confession turns the entertainment world upside down, fans have begun rewinding the past, desperate to trace the breadcrumbs left behind. And shockingly, many clues were in plain sight all along. One viral compilation video now with over 3 million views on YouTube dissects their body language during interviews. A moment during a live broadcast stands out. Junho, asked to describe his ideal type, glanced sideways at Yoona before shyly saying, "Someone with a bright smile who works hard." Yoona blushed and the room filled with nervous laughter. Another clip shows Yoona accidentally calling Junho by his real name, Junho Oppa, instead of his character's name during a behind-the-scenes cut. She quickly covered her mouth while Junho tried and failed to suppress a grin. It wasn't just acting, one fan wrote in a forum thread that exploded overnight. They were telling us without telling us. Even their fashion choices were examined. Sharp-eyed fans noticed that Junho and Yoona wore matching bracelets during promotions for King the Land, a subtle nod only eagle-eyed fans caught. Behind the romantic glow of the confession lies a more complex story of risk strategy and agency panic. Sources close to both JYP Entertainment and SM Entertainment tell Red Carpet revealed that neither company was informed in advance about Junho's public confession. The moment it happened, crisis meetings were called. Managers scrambled to prepare statements, PR teams reviewed past interviews, and brand partners watched carefully. Both Junho and Yoona represent major endorsement deals in Korea and abroad. Any misstep could trigger waves of consequences. This wasn't part of the script. Not even close, said one insider. But what could they do? Junho acted from the heart. While neither agency has confirmed or denied the relationship officially, both have shifted to damage control mode. Surprisingly, though, public opinion is overwhelmingly positive, fueled by years of love for the two stars and the dreamlike nature of their bond. And just when fans thought the story couldn't get any more cinematic, another twist emerged. Earlier this week, local media outlets in Jeju reported spotting two familiar faces at a quiet seaside cafe. Staff at the cafe initially denied rumors, but later, blurry photos surfaced online. A tall man in a baseball cap, sunglasses slightly lowered, sat beside a woman with long brown hair and a gentle smile. Though unconfirmed, fans were quick to identify the pair as none other than Junho and Yoona. Could this have been a private getaway? A moment to breathe before the media storm hit. One cafe employee, speaking under condition of anonymity, shared, "They didn't behave like celebrities. They acted like a real couple, laughing, sharing dessert, holding hands under the table." In the aftermath of the confession, fans are split between hope and caution. While some dream of wedding bells and fairy tale endings, others worry about the pressures that fame and relentless media attention place on celebrity relationships. Industry experts warn that many idol-actor relationships have collapsed under similar weight, but others believe this story could be different. Junho is at a point in his career where he doesn't need to hide, said cultural critic Young In, and Yoona has always carried herself with strength and grace. If anyone can weather this, it's them. Behind the headlines and hashtags, two people are trying to write their own story, away from the scripts, away from the fan edits, away from the spotlight. But whether the world will let them is another question. What began as a heartfelt confession has now become a modern-day fairy tale, one that unfolds in real time across social feeds, headlines and whispers. It's a rare blend of vulnerability and courage, played out not on stage but in real life. Lee Junho and Yoona may have stepped off the drama set, but their real love story might just be beginning. As fans hold their breath and the cameras keep rolling unofficially, one truth remains unshakable. Sometimes the greatest plot twist is the one written by the heart. As we bring this chapter of the story to a close, Red Carpet Revealed would like to sincerely thank our readers, fans, dreamers and believers for walking with us through every breathtaking moment, every unexpected twist, and every heart-stopping confession. Your passion, curiosity, and unwavering love for these stars are what keeps stories like this alive, not just in the headlines, but in the hearts of millions. But don't exhale just yet, because while Lee Junho's confession was shocking, it's only the tip of the iceberg. In the next installment, we'll uncover what really happened in the days that followed. What was Yoona's private response after the party ended? Why did both agencies go silent for nearly 72 hours? And perhaps most shocking of all, what surprise move did Junho make next that left even his closest friends stunned? We've uncovered exclusive details, private accounts, and unseen footage that will completely change the way you see this story. Trust us, you haven't heard the sweetest part yet.